charge for a bit, get some things ready, because I'm gonna have to talk a lot. But we'll be back soon. So, stream will start in like 6 minutes. So.
Alright, chat. Let me fucking turn off my lights. So get a little bit more intimate with one another. My back itches like hell, motherfucker. Wait. Alright. There you go. Load game. You know who we trying to get? We trying to get Yori. Essence? God bless. Portray? Gotta use smart words. Like disarray. Maybe a bit of insight. Maybe a bit of, whatever the fuck that said. That's a shame. Fuck. This shit might be the strategy. Fuck. Shit may be intellectual. I'm telling you, I got this shit. I got this shit. Me, you locked them. You locked them like this. You can't see if I was doing the fucking infinity sign. All right. Maybe clouds. Oh fuck. Maybe a bit of email. Fuck. Maybe a bit of sensation. Oh, I should be double tap. Vitality. Inferno. Beauty. Fuck. Fuck. Unacquitted. Fuck. Haven't said. Ooh, determination. Oh, melancholy. Me locked in for real. Ooh, we having a passion make out session this stream. We're having a passion make out session. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here. Over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, you'll sense greet me. Hi, 4Pro. Yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being the club, and that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get. That's a pretty simple thing to get in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come and buy some snacks with me? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Ari? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted you to look at it. Sari nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down, let the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see you right there, Sari. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan on or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles. My glorious queen. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book always says, I wasn't listening to anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell 4bro to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair and enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think of that.
You were right, though. I did something bad now to accept the revolution.
Retribution. That. So coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing a new club member before she even told me.
But you would have came if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki to making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution?
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was gonna give it to you.
Fuck. I can't do her voice. My throat hurts. I just started.
But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ha ha ha. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So bad.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez! Now yours can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in her hand, Natsuki reaches nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. I can get toast, Sayori.
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Do you think she's has a I give up on the voices. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me!
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club room over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. We'll hold you up anyway. Well, my last period was study hall, and to be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Excuse me. Monica looks at me. Oh, excuse me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yeah! That sounds...
Oh, that sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Fort Pro. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't even need pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave Sayuri's mischievous out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri was reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and I watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf that kind of a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I want to play this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets down a kettle at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the pitcher of water? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with her. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds for me to explain this to Monica. Let's fill up the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Uncle, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell... Or do you want me to tell there's something wrong with helping involve Fort Pro... Or do you want me... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Fort Pro in club activities? My mouth's agape. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go for it, Pro. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke out without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think it's the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Fort Pro, how come everything I do how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. Oh, I thought I'd burp. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? Can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that do? What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Fort Pro, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyways, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. We filled the water pitcher. We returned to the classroom. Fort Pro, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. I actually prefer green tea, chat. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle at 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when making tea for others. You're not an expert on tea or anything? Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Perhaps I will. It's nice to do Yuri's voice because it's a lot less strain on my throat. Yuri fetches the teapot, beginning to measure the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard to do for me. When it's you who's around. Anyway. That's great. You're always worrying about me, Fort Pro. It's very endearing. Yuri was just kidding. I didn't know if I could give up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Fort Pro, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can reach my back against the wall rather than bending over the desk. Oh, I didn't realize that. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I don't know what that is. It's most like because of my Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. Oh. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I gotta get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept put away from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since a go all the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, holding each other's... each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides her closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, I need to worry about not accidentally touching her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book, finished opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the paper. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh my god, my glorious queen, you're so beautiful! Yuri opens the book with both her hands. She holds it so that I don't have a harder time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, and I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively push the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Oh, poor pro. Sorry. I guess I should have done that. Well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop for anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. God, my glorious queen, be mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her heartbeats. Oh, of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate, place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh, my gullops. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share our poems. For Pro, you can you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks the teacups up from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. God damn it. I get the feeling that something neither of us will... I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh, my drink's closed. Got my glorious coin. God, I love you, Yuri. Yuri, please be mine. What's we have written for today? Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? For Pro, this one might have been even better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. Seeing someone motivated by my writing, it makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. I still can't read fucking... I can't read cursive still, chat. What'd I do? The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. While I was sleeping... While I was slicing bread for a guilty snack, my attention was caught by this... Fuck, I really can't read cursive. Scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an undering human. I can't read cursive. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. While awake, that raccoon is fed, will always come back for more. The answering beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hunger, curiosity. Raccoon in age. This is so long! The moon... Fucking hate cursive. What's wrong with fucking... The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows excited and rushes and is that a R-N-A-U? What the fuck is that? A rush of blood, classic. I fucking hate cursive. Classic salvation condensing. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Fucking who invented cursive? I was a little more darling with this one yesterday. Oh, I was a little more daring with this one yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I don't think it's my fault, but I can't fucking read cursive. Thanks, 4th grade teacher, Ms. Diaz. Fuck you. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, it takes at face value that I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people will make fun of me. Don't you have any like that, 4Pro? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and something can make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Listening. There really aren't many people like you, 4Pro. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and I think you're to thank for that. It's nothing. It's nothing really. Rui smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Rub the throat real quick. Take a quick sip of my juice.
I like this one, 4Pro. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like both of them.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems. But
Fuck.
well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. but that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel like the...
I hate fucking up on their lines because I have to reread them. And I really hate their voices. Granted, I gave them the voices, but still.
If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess I'm conveying like feelings that are... Oh, excuse me. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Ugh, fuck. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
If I can at least try giving it some thought.
Oh, you want me to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might just end up hurting. You might just end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see like something that's sad, Larry.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make some nice happy rainbow.
Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting closer at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks for it, bro. I should go write that down then.
You can write my poem now. Oh.
You can write my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. That's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rumbling together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all my other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes our friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends after friends, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like a time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more... fuck. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open and come in my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after one, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be to my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echoes. Echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sorry, did you write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me the whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
maybe?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get out of yourself. Sorry, I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing her passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. The worst of the worst.
I like your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little more dared with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just makes it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head's over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS, ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to...
That's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Army likes spiders. You know what I heard about Army? Army likes spiders. Oh. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang that chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. They're all yapping. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spiders lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message... I thought I'd have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues much simpler than analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is just an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks mine. That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you for, or think less of you.
Oh, I'm burping a lot.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
Oh, wrong button.
I think people really need to learn respect for others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about the same thing similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah? She said her poem was about unusual hobbies of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really?
Well,
I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding her words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I'd say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message taken away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think it's not just feel. Remember that? I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, so look forward to it.
I'm looking forward to Yuri. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to talking to her again. God bless. The words. Hi again, 4 Pro. I should not on Instagram right now. Just checking something. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not anything bad. Or as long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're really applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Finding inspiration in Yuri, God bless. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think your poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about her literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in the head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant I wish she didn't keep to herself so much. Almost fucking through my mouth. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. No, I'm into her. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Fuck. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional anyway. Monica kind of whispers out the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. My glorious king still sing. My glorious queen still single. God bless. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless... That's symphony. Endless symphony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. The noise won't stop. Oh, there was more, but it wasn't going down. Violent, gesturing, waveforms, squeaking. Why does she write her cues like that? Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard of a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Huh. Two more striking than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines shortly makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what's it about, though. Sometimes asking a poem is about is the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression or feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Something you'll find facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What you know about saving your game? What you know about saving your game, chat? Matter of fact, let's say right now. What you know about saving your game? Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Oh, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together a thing good in just a few days. We'll just set up a embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari's been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought I heard about it already. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, well, we're having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry's putting all of it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry's been close. We've been coloring a poster, holds it to us for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start playing those posters, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad an idea?
Well, no, just not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I can never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shown their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for that fact. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about trusting your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know what I can do. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. And the least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expressed faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off. Help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she completely natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an tense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. My pen dropped. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri, and she glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is a full twist and turns in its structure that I'm learning new words while playing this. Encounters with performing time. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances around her as if she's bewildered even in herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me after we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thanks for sharing. Oh. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Oh, looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Aha. Sorry, I giggled.
Sorry.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it can come out the best way that.
I see. Okay then.
Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow, I feel like your soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem is an aimlessly cherry like Sayuri is. It's sincere. That's not sincere. Holy hell, why am I burping so much? It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe that is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew. I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayuri.
Even for a pro like that. I guess it's a good song.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. There's a pen on me. There is not. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work out as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time I'm gonna make you pick up the poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before for pro. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let for pro lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to go and do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well go get it over with. But it's not like I have much to select from what Yeah, going back to history. But it's not like I have much to select from what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. So I'm not exactly confident in my own writing it. It's hard to put energy into the poem. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Oh, come back. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called. It's called. Why are you looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyways, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a deep breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
It's easy for me to say whatever the fuck I want.
You might not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But with just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise. I can't figure out Sayuri's voice. I give up, honestly. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would have thought that wouldn't... I think it would be more... Fuck! I can't read! I think it'd be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll make pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own poem. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It really makes me happy. Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this, I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find find the same enthusiasm as Tyree and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. And I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Tyree?
Yep.
Look at you two. Oh,
Look at you two. Always go home together like that.
it's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make this such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Football. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayuri seems to be a little quieter than usual on the way home.
Hey, Football.
Oh wait, hey, sorry?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sorry fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You kinda put me on the spot here. Alright, walk home with you. Walk home with you, huh? Why does all that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it's for a socialist, I feel awful turning her down so.
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You just admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in expecting something like that. It's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. Let's just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone's a little different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping in such a weird situation. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time. Inferno. Ooh. Ooh. Fuck. 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 Oh my god, Sarah's gonna hate this. Not Sarah, Yuri. Oh my god, he's gonna be like, this is dog shit. I'm like, no! Oh man. I'm the last one here. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Were you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki?
Oh yeah. I'm not talking about our parts of the festival, but the whole day in the school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden.
Monica, did I I usually have fried squid.
Squid? That's a pretty sick thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say that. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean of you all people?
Because it's right in your name. Mon-hiki.
That's not how you pronounce it. It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today, okay?
Fine.
I'm giving Natsuki Sayori's voice, and I'm just like... I want to hit myself with a final flash down the throat.
Your reactions aren't fun as all Saris. Your reactions aren't as fun as yours or Saris anyways.
Excuse me? Where's Sari anyway? Oh, there you are. Sari is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sari. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again?
Sorry. Don't mind me.
You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course.
Why wouldn't it be? I feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sari shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I really glanced at Sari before turning my back to everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back to the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sari recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must spend a lot of time together. I suddenly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
For Pro, what's up?
Hey, it might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sari recently?
Anything up with her?
In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into things too much, but she seems to be a bit... She seems to seem a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I really noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sari, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking for it. I'm not the one asking you for it, bro. You surely know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she really never liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that?
She wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she should just have a hard time bringing up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you for it, bro.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know.
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It seems like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sari's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been.
You're so funny, Pro. Have you thought that maybe she's always seen you as cheerful because that's just how she is around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica's smiling is meaningful.
I know she said forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to forget her words out of my head.
Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sari is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sari and talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear from her. I sighed and said to myself, I know Sari's not. I know Sari told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. But it's important to do when she's. But that's important to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now that I feel like I'm behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice you're peering from me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flushed look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I could never really seen Riri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own corner. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to her on her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I can tell you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone? With my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So was it hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression? Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In case I guess you were right. Oh, in case I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would gladly be listening. That's really not a big deal. I just feel a bit uneasy about Sari. Sorry? It seems a little bit off today. When I ask her about it, she doesn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid like... It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sari and I have been friends for a long time, that's it. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. But bro, the world's full of meaning, often hidden deeper beneath plain signs. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sari is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel concerned for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupied in your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sorry. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess so. But you don't need to put it in that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Ray's son looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of. I think that she'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not really as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as you're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off the whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. As some time passed, Monica goes out to the club. Why don't we share poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes and retrieves their poem, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sairi. My glorious queen, she's gonna be so disappointed in me. She's like, you fell off. Fort Pro. Oh! Your writing has improved in the last few days. Every poem you're showing has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never came to me naturally. Oh, huh. This never did come to me naturally. But I've only been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought I'd feel like this. I remember you mentioned that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and never shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. But but it's not like it's not like I had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. For during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoyed reading. That's one way to put it, but books are so full of amazing, inspirational people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just make a really good friend of. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mystery of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm sure I'm my friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of me for my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all for pro. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to other people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood that I was missing it all the time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person for a pro. I speak too slow. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you're always treating me as like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see that, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I'd make friends. And I would say I've at least succeeded. Wouldn't you? If you're putting it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. I'll get it for you. Ghost Under Light Part 2. The 10,000 my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, beating fucking yap sash, bro. Glow, bathing in the distant, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path. A south obscuring the eeriness glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette glows closer and closer. Grows closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. It's Dio Brando! The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arms. The flicker light is in a rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops, the ghosts are blue and green, my heart is amber. I have no idea what I'm reading. I finish poem, start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she slowly looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Sooner each other. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. It's fine. Ooh. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having even a harder time speaking than usual. Does this mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope you keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I seen a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. Once again, I tried to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes it back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is. Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You may keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel so nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me. I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Fucking Sayori. She's been wanting to kill herself. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about it, what I think. After I wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? This club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you for it, Pro. Sorry? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. Just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can play for everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna head home a little bit early today. Sorry? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. Fucking Natsuki, because I fucking hate Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing to really hate about it. It's just really up my style. I mean, it's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Well, yeah, if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time on someone like you?
It's like she
drags around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But I think this is. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just flew away, like letting go of the balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Fucking hell. Oh, looks like it's the beach up here. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with a brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sun glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. God, my reading level's like diminishing. Let's bury your heavenly thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes away your worries. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That one hit. Holy fuck. Ooh.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something nice for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
She decides to write about the beach first and then come up with the message later?
Well, yeah. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and both of us write about it or whatever.
I see.
Something tells me Yuri's poem Something tells me the poem Yuri showed me isn't the one she plans on sharing with everyone else. Of course I choose not to mention that to Natsuki.
Oh wait, that was all in my head.
You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it's a good practice.
I honestly fucking hate Monica. She's kind of a pain in my ass. Hi, Pro. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit for the festival? Well, bidding in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I have to give some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, make sure to tell me. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Fucking hell, I keep... Sure. I could take the poem holding it in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined before, Pro. Ruiz must be teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. You have been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but she's pretty impressive. Well, I guess she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still gonna hang up on myself. You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, reading that edgy novel of hers. Well, I just feel bad she's having a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens, she'll be vulnerable. Then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just bandages. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If it's anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem for you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Fucking. This is the longest one yet. I think he just left space between a feather. Or a father. No, a feather, yeah. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the circumstances of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legends is all that remains. The last dim starry glim in the twilight sky. Until one day the winds cease to blow, I fall and I fall and I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, as dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, what I am thinking before I speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. And I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I hate Monica as a character, but her poems are pretty good. I like them. I don't know what the fuck they mean, but I like them. Ooh, I snapped my spine. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see, I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we were all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't you start figuring out...
Hold on a sec. Is it me to just say something strange right now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase from addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why's the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't mean to it.
Stagnating air is common for... Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books? Maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri's in here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will do this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. I was supposed to be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sorry, I'll be helping design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you come up with something for Yuri to do? I'm useless. No, it's not that at all. No. Now, Natsuki pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Oh, fuck, that was me. That's maybe the case, but I can also be the leader on my own, and I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you can make some banners and decorate them and help set the atmosphere? Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk, focusing stars in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You've been wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you four, pro. I've been waiting truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both you, Natsuki, and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably be a long way to give one-on-one a hand. You could always help me out as well. Be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica suggested I spend the weekend with one of my club members? I don't know if I'm going to respond to a suggestion like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give you a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you would like to handle baking on your own. Purple may not like to be around. May not like to be around if you only make him to be a nuisance. So therefore, He may be more suited to assist me with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making more excuses for Pro 2.
What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous work.
And making isn't. Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to 4 to decide who he wants to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend time with me. He hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though.
Jeez, can we just settle into this already?
Yeah. 4 Pro. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, you already know who I'm gonna spend my time with. Ooh, why does she have 2 dots? Well, I'm probably the most useful at helping out Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying...
So you be helping 4 Pro Yuri then 4 Pro? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance is very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking by yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said it'll be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. Oh wait, I was fucking... So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way for Pro? Me? Well, I guess you can say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
What? What's really wrong with me? I haven't done anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why 4 Pro picked me. And also, your cupcakes were the best cupcakes I ever had. They would really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kinda surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm not the one acting immature. I already know that. Are you trying to cheer me up all of a sudden?
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Haruka and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with her words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand Yuri was trying to act like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at some time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No! I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say it this way. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things, and I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, it's not that at all. It's just... I thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer to go to your house. Alright. In that case, won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it matters much either way. I just need to make sure my room's clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Bro. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't really think I did that to you, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with some other reason why you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tension expressed. You're overthinking this. I want to help you. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you not believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that. As if it took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Oh my god, Yuri's coming to my house. Can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house. To my house on Sunday. My anxious shouts the roof. Even though I gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Why am I still talking Yuri's voice? This will tell me what might end up happening when we're outside at school. More than that, she told me she wants us looking forward to it. Does a chance to make something special happen between us? Or is it too late for that? God, my throat works. Only this time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, is an intimate person in general. I'm so bad at reading. There's no doubt she'll open up to a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sari since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her, back in my mind. Between what Sari said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sari's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sari the day before Yuri comes over. Rather than ask, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done before in the past. Once I reach Sari's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play often, so we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house, like we're family. The house is quiet. Sari's the only one on the first floor, so I assume she's upstairs in her room. It's already strange for her not to run downstairs and greet me. I head up to their bedroom, where I finally find her. Sorry. Hi, Bro. I sit down in her room. Sorry forces a smile, but it isn't easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sarah's room is messy as it's always been. I recognize the stuffed animal and the wall decorations she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, I didn't know that. Sorry, had already left by the time we decided that. Sorry, it had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. I suppose it's only natural for you to keep me informed. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival fucking whatever the fuck she said. Oh, that's true. What about you? Are you going to help Monica today? Of course. I'm planning to meet up or anything. So you just visit. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more signs between us. Sorry stares in a random direction. Anything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you're doing. After all, you left Friday. When something's wrong with you, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sorry smile shaking her head. That's no good for a pro. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been able to think about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Sorry. I grabbed Sorry by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sorry gives me a completely empty smile. You're really putting me in a trap for it, bro. But you're wrong. Nothing's happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sorry? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Fort Pro? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What's the reason? What reason is there to do anything when I know fully how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sari kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sari? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost as if like I've been betrayed by it. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, for Pro. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet. When people try to care about me, it feels nice sometimes, but it feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. See, you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're feeling at all, sorry, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Fort Pro, there's nothing. Not at all. The only thing that could help is if everything could be the way it always was. But I was selfish. I was finally shown what a horrible person I am. Tear streaks down Saru's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart being... I was punished by my heart hurting in the way I couldn't understand, and now I came to... And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This is the last time I put her into a tight embrace. Fort Pro, Sayuri. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that I convinced you to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fort Pro. Sayuri isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayuri's arms remained at her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me, Fort Pro. Sayuri barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it. You have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings for bro. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm and it's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow, yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend time? How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes away her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet up at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay, don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Holy fuck. On the way home I feel... Hold on, wait, I skipped the line. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is coming over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. You ready? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? I just got here. But I started to get really nervous and no one answered the doorbell. You always text me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to just ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. So you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And you managed to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. I see Yuri's in my room. The first she does is glances around out of curiosity, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. No, it would have been really embarrassing if my room was a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'm glad it helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatch Yuri's wrists, which are in process of opening my desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I was thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, as if she's keeping track of them. So, should we start it? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric events. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guests to feel a faraway place, although many will stop by and just out of curiosity. For cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. Oh, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, I don't need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought you some things for relaxation. I also used it during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles, a wooden cylinder object. I had some shopping away here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candle to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's the wood things for, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? My favorite contributions to positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch at the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins pouring through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of move is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think you'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion more than anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearing herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of ribbons. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon and hang them in the doorway for the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'd be a catch the eye of those passing the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. An idea you'd be starting to get at this, Yuri. Is that so? I suppose I did get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with the red cheeks. It's just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the enhancements she feels sharing. Maybe it's the excitement that she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker for a pro. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbon. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us work together. Ooh. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of ribbons to her. Red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. A silver handle has intricate patterns etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassingly, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling the edge of danger, maybe. And the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. It suits me? Yeah, it's kind of like intense. Besides, it's really cool looking into knives. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands her knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around into my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. For pro! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives it a closer look. She starts to noticeably fidget. If you're a screamer, should I go wash it off now? Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I can feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I holy fuck. Startled, I intensively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head in her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How come I did something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. Or she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be stupid, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand, I lick her index finger in return. For pro, did you really just do that? Not even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If it's not for the sweet aroma of jasmine, all the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird for a pro. Ray giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. My heart stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension quickly lifted. We resume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue making progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we lay down side by side. It looks better than I expected, and very efficiently done as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking come up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a certain banner. That's why I asked you about a paint tablet. Oh, that's right. One of the items you asked me about was a kit of watercolor paints tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those? Of course not. 6 cups of water. We'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, they'll be diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cup rather than a full-size glass. I put them into a plate to catch any drips that come. I put them on a plate to catch any drips that come, then bring them into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling back over her arm. Nothing. Her face is a little red. Is it hot or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paints. Yuri really dismisses me. Wait, hold on. Wait, give me a second. Wait, chat, hold on. I come on unrolling her sleeves and putting back. I come in and see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves and pulling it back over her arm. I don't know why I don't like that. That sentence is so strange to me. I don't. The sentence is so strange to me. Yuri hurriedly dismisses and makes me takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we'd do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of a sunshine, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write inspirational quotes across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the class. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. Who says so? After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few drops of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner of watercolors feels a lot like an art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. I'm not even that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like to spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where I simply share the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I need you to understand. Yuri leans over the banner and I grab the unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time a bit, causing my head to bump into yours. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back and quickly lifts my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? Just sorrow, that's all. I'm sorry, I should have asked. I'm sorry, I should have asked to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on your face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I see got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I can tell right away. She rushes and fetches a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my rooms and kneel back in front of her. God, I fucking need her in my life. I pat down Yuri's face and cheek with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. Having finished what I started retracting my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still on Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. Almost as she's lost in a daze enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me the dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle feeling wraps around my wrist and sends a tingling sensation through my arms. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded late today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begun. Fuck! Yuri picks up her brush again. Her movements seem clumsier, like she's been unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitate, retrieve my own brush, and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished viewing the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Josiah, Fortnite on yourself. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. We're gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't take a while. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Have you bring it in the morning. I do the letter in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do. Sound like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No. It's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done with. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was really hoping we could have extra time together after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. Sorry. Something there would be some more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault. The important thing is that we got everything done right. Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she's rarely gets the opportunity to spend her time with her friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once she packs up her things, I walk out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Harry fidgets. Guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can just do it again. Whenever you want, you can come over. We can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble my words, Yuri Simple smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful for it, bro. Yuri takes a step closer and then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sorry. Hi, Fort Bro. Sorry. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Fort Bro. I just want to stop by and say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right? Of course! Sorry, Beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clear and embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sorry? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well... I tried staying in my room, but... My imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. Makes me feel really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start rolling down Sari's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way for it, bro? Am I supposed to be happy for you? Why does it make me... Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much more better if I just disappeared. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, for it, bro. If I wasn't here, then you would have to waste your time with once. You wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sorry. What I said was true before. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden on your mind it's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes me an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sari looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared for it, bro. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sari? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sorry. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this myself. For it, bro. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sari. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sari's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sari nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Fuck! You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happy you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some difficult feelings right now, but please trust me. Please trust me that I know what's best and that I'll make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help things get back the way they were. I see. Sari's face smiles through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it's like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sorry. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this is the whole time, there's no happiness down the path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answers I needed to hear. Now, one thing is, you're also right. I just want to go back the way it was. I realize that now. I realize you know me better than anyone for a pro. I trust you for anything. Anything at all. So, Sari's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I know the pain she's feeling, and I want to scream it out like she is, but I don't know if I should. I'm just gonna fucking... Clutching her hands in both her hands, screams loudly as she can. I'm shocked that I don't know how to react. Sari looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more time with one weak smile before turning around and running off. Sari! I'm left hopelessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could have done is support Sari through your feelings and help her feel on the path that's right. But I'm having more trouble understanding Sari's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if she's doing something more, something different. I know these were thoughts continuing into plaguing me until they are back in the way they were. I'm gonna give everything I got. Sari will be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. The day of the festival. Of all days I expected this one to be walking to school with Sari. But Sari isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the person is nearly done. The banner you and I painted dries, so I gently rolled it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding not to forget anything. I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki and everything. I feel more excited for the festival to be over so I can spend time with Sari and Yuri in the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too. Fort Pro! You're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny. I thought at least you'd be here by now. Monica is placing a little booklet on each of her desk in front of the class. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing? I'm surprised you didn't bring Sari with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I still remember that Sari told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that not nearly that simple for her. I only said that because the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for it, bro. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but... I stammer, embarrassed. Sorry to tell you what happened that quickly. About how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. I'm like, hold on, I need to take a break right now, because, like, something feels off. The silence isn't helping either. I don't like this. Something like this will definitely help people take care of the club members more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during the practice. What's this? Flip to Sarui's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. This one I haven't read before. Oh my god, this just sent a fucking shiver down my spine. Oh my goodness. Get out of my head, get out of my percent, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never finished. It just stops moving. What's this? In this poem, I get a pinch in my stomach. For Pro, what's wrong with you? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sari's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sari, so... well, alright. Try to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I click in my place. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sari. It's not a big deal. At least wait for her for a bit and wake up. Even the simple gesture to walk her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. I want to give her. I Sari's house and knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sorry, she's really having a sleeper, so I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after a while. Waking up in my own house. Isn't this like something a boyfriend would do in any case? I just feel right. Outside, sorry, using my lock on the door. Sorry. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Nice room like this. It's kind of breach privacy. She's no choice. I gently open the door. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this game, 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 I don't like this game. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, you wouldn't do this. I think it was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. Sorry, I told me I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her and I'll do everything to be okay. Then why? Then why did she do this? How can I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Sending down her confession? That's people pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream will still echoes my ear. Why did I do that to her? She needs me the most. Why was I so selfish? It's my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I should have done to prevent this. I should have spent more time with her. I walked her to school, give her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. Then I know I could have prevented this. School literature club, school festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. There's nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance. I wasn't careful enough. Now I carry this guilt with me until I die. The thing in my life was more worth it than hers. But so I couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. What the fuck just happened? Yes. Um. Um. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh my god. I don't really have a save spot right now, so I hope start a new game. Um. I'm gonna save and end stream today. Oh, there goes my slaves. Okay, cool. So, um, I've streamed for about 3 hours. Um, everyone, have a good rest of your night, and don't forget,